Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island has been a classic, whether you're a big Scooby-Doo fan or a casual fan. And starting from its airing on TV, we eventually had the home release on VHS, and also we had a DVD release for it. And now, finally, in 2025, we have gone to a Blu-ray collector's edition. Hello friends, welcome to this video if you guys are new. Hello, my name is Ashton Hardy. If you're not, press subscribe. Let's jump into this unboxing and check out what is in the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island Terror Time collector's edition. Now, this is not the first time that Zombie Island has been released on Blu-ray technically. This is the first time it's been released on Blu-ray standalone. Otherwise, previously, we have had a double feature of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island in a Blu-ray double pack. So quick shout out, you know who you are, for sending me this copy to check out and unbox. It is a little bit behind, I'm sorry. I know I'm like a month late, but it is what it is. Here we are. But while checking out this Blu-ray, I also want to check out kind of the differences between like the VHS DVD to the Blu-ray. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. But first, we got to open this up. So looking at this, again, it is the Terror Time Collector's Edition, which is just kind of interesting, you know, that they even are considering this a sort of collector's edition. It does make a lot of comments that this is like a fan favorite and it's really big. It says, one of the fan favorite Scooby-Doo adventures of all time returns in this new Terror Time Collector's Edition. Now, it does have the original description that you would read from like the back of the VHS or the DVD, but then it ends with, became one of the most popular of Scooby's full-length adventures. Now, special features included, it has a trailer, it has audio commentary by Matt Dugan, I'm gonna say, and a special collectible 12-page booklet, whatever that means. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna look and see what's in here. Thank you for the slipcover. We appreciate that. Whoever manufactured this. Alright, so now just pretty standard Blu-ray case. So let's get this open. I got it off. We got a shiny Blu-ray logo at the top. Feels like a good case, you know, like they didn't really totally cheap out on this. But opening it up. Ugh. Okay, so when we open it up, we are greeted with the booklet and the disc itself. And it looks like there's some art on the inside of the case. But this is what we're looking at when we open it up. Really fun that it's like a full color disc art. You know, we don't get that a whole lot anymore. It is an image from the movie, but listen, we'll take it. So this is that collectible 12-page booklet we'll look at in a minute. But when you pull that out, you actually get the chapters or scene selection right there and like the titles of them. Okay, so looking at this book, we have Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. The back of it is Matt Dugan posing with Scooby-Doo on the opening night of the 2002 Scooby-Doo live action film. That Scooby looks cursed, not gonna lie. So opening this up, I really don't know what it entails. It says Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, a landmark in animation, September 22nd, 1998, a date that still resonates in September 2025. On this day, Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island made its debut as a direct-to-video release, charting a bold new course for Scooby and the gang, with more than 30 direct-to-video titles and 2 live-action films. A lot more live-action films than just that. The Scooby-Doo brand continues to endure, cherished by one generation after another. So I guess it's just kind of like a little history behind the scenes-ish of the film. Yeah, it's kind of like the history of this era of Scooby-Doo, because I see stuff being mentioned of Boo Brothers, Ghoul School. Oh, a really, really pretty full image of going into Moonscar Island. At the end it says, from one Scooby-Doo fan to another, enjoy this historic edition of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and relive terror time in all its glory. And so I'll have to read all of that eventually, but I'm interested to see like how the menu is and everything, and obviously how it looks. I've never seen Zombie Island in HD. So we're going to check out the VHS copy just for a minute. This is my original copy of Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. This is the one that I grew up with. This is the one I grew up watching. But we're just gonna put it in for a moment, just to kind of see where we began when this first came out back in 1998. Obviously, very classic to watch it on VHS. Again, this is where it started. This is where people originally picked it up, and a lot of people watched it for the first time this way on VHS. Now we're gonna go look at the DVD. This is one I actually picked up within the last 10 years, but I know this is a way as well that a lot of people probably originally watched this, so we're just gonna go check this one out as well. So this is the original menu that we had for Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. Now, I do remember this music being used for Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost as well. But yeah, so we had play movies, scene selections, we had a bunch of special features as well included in this DVD. So the scene selections are the same scene selection titles that they did end up using for the Blu-ray scene selection titles. And then thus we had the movie. And now for the Blu-ray, what we are here for. So this is our menu. We actually have a fully pictured menu, and it's playing Terror Time again. You have play, subtitles on and off, special features, and scene selection. So special features, you have the commentary on and off and the trailer. And then scene selection pulls up here, and again, it's named the same way as it was before. And then just play. And here we are, the HD version of Zombie Island, which I have never seen Zombie Island in HD before, so this is kind of crazy for me. I'm like, wow, the difference is quite stark at first. The colors pop like crazy on the Blu-ray. Just the movement's a lot more clear. It's a lot more clear. I guess that would be like the biggest thing, is it just looks a lot clearer. The colors are so much brighter, but looks like they did keep a lot of the grain and stuff as much as they could probably, because I'm sure a lot of that kind of gets taken away when cleaning up film like this. I don't know the whole process and how that works. I do know that was kind of a complaint with the Flintstones Blu-ray Complete series. They took a lot of the grain away from that, and a lot of people had complaints about that, but it looks like they kept a good amount of it here, just from the little bit that I'm seeing. But it looks really good. I'm excited to rewatch it this way. So guys, that is a look at the Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island Terror Time Collector's Edition Blu-ray. Let me know, did you guys pick up a copy for yourselves? Do you guys plan on to? This is obviously such a huge film, not only in the Scooby community, but just in general. And so I can see this being a big want for people in their collection, just in general. Definitely needed to get it for myself. I need to get some of the other Blu-rays that have released more recently that, yeah, I'm behind on. But at least here we are. We have Zombie Island in HD in all its glory on Blu-ray. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like to hit the like button, it helps me out so much. If you guys are new, press subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And until the next one, I'll catch you in the next one.